Hello. Hello, everyone. How have you been? Hey everyone, it's Miss Cyn, and today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. I am feeling inclined to do a when will you meet your next lover? Okay, we're going to have a close-up shot right about now.
Here's the
and you can select from the
Pile 1,
bottles in front of you,
Pile 2,
which I will show later.
Pile 3.
Oh, right now rather. And I'm going to shuffle cards for each one, okay? Spirit guides, universe, answers. Before I get started, oh my god, my introduction is all over the place. Hey there, it's Miss Cyn. Hey there, it's Miss Cyn. We are going to be doing a pick a card reading. I know it's been a hot minute. I just wanted to check in and let you all know that I've been well. I've just been really extremely busy with my personal life, as well as taking care of a lot of loose ends. I hope you all have been doing really well and staying healthy during this time. What else I want to say? I also wanted to slot in a quick little news update. If you guys don't want to hear this is totally fine. You can skip forward. There's going to be timelines in the description box down below. But what's been going on with me is that I'm thinking of doing some changes around here on the YouTube channel to more of something that's more true to who I am as a person. And it's going to be very experimental. I hope you guys will be in it for the ride, of course. And I want to try something different to incorporate fashion and my love for spirituality to be part of this channel. So over the next few months into the new year's, there's going to be a lot of experimental videos, and I hope you guys like it, and I would absolutely love your feedbacks. And yeah, I want to add things like, you know, fashion show related contents or sewing and fashion design related contents. And I also want to do stuff like where I share my thoughts about spirituality, kind of have like a tea time with Cyn sort of thing, where I talked with you guys about my views on spirituality and the hardships about it, you know, like little inside thoughts about it, or even like meditation videos and stuff like that. I hope you guys are interested in that. I would absolutely love feedback, even going on into future videos, just to hear what you guys think about it and what you guys would like to see more of. I do know that some of us here has enjoyed my glow up videos and would like to see more of that, and I too am also really excited for those, and I do intend to make those for you guys. So those are still going to be coming up, but this is today is going to be a mini little reading and video upload to let you guys know I'm still alive and I'm doing well, and that I haven't forgotten about you guys. I know I've taken a hiatus on many different platforms and needed to really gather my head together, and there's been a lot of changes in my life, and as you notice, I'm sitting in a new space, right? And this space is actually my bedroom. A lot of you guys know that I used to stream on Twitch in my bedroom, and my walls used to be a completely different color than this. Even the way I have my bedroom set up used to be different too. It used to be peach walls, and it was really super messy in here. It still is, but there's a lot of things in progress, and I'm actually I have documented the progress of my bedroom change, so I will upload that for you guys as well. I hope you guys enjoy that. I like watching videos like that, so I hope you guys do too. It's not completed per se. It's not where I ultimately want it to be, but it's definitely at a really good place right now. It's at a really good point in my life, and I'm really happy with it. And this is definitely a nice new space that I have carved out for me to be able to be more creative and be in a better headspace to provide value for you guys and to share my thoughts and continue doing what I'm doing best without restrictions, especially when it comes to space, right? Space can be a very fickle thing. But with that being said, let's carry on to pile number 1. I hope to provide some fun insight for you guys today, and yeah, I would love to hear if the video and the message and the reading has resonated, and or if anything happens, I would like to hear about that too. So I'll see you guys over to the video readings. Okay, pile number 1. All right, guys, if you have chosen the first bottle, which is a teardrop shape, you have chosen pile number 1. Let's begin, okay? So spirit guides, universe, and ancestors of mine, pile number 1 would like to know when they will meet their next lover. Pile number 1's next lover. Queen of Swords. I'll show you guys after. When will they meet the next lover? When will they meet the next lover? Okay, I'm already getting a message. So you got Queen of Swords, the Moon. I don't know if you guys want me to go up close. You guys want to see me up close? Is that better? I'll just show you the cards and talk to you guys. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. So pile number 1, you got Queen of Swords, the Moon, Nine of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. So what this means to me, especially when I was shuffling, the message I was getting through from Spirit is that you will meet your next lover when you begin to start facing within and doing your shadow work and taking care of yourself. When you start glowing up, maybe. They don't quite really want you to know exactly when it will take place. They're keeping it a mystery. I think that's a large part of the beauty of this intervention of you guys crossing paths, is that you're not meant to know, even though that this reading is the whole purpose is letting you guys know. Oh, I shouldn't have messed with that lighting. Okay, we're back. Even the whole point of this video is for you guys to know. They only want you to know as much as you will meet them when you start doing the dirty work, when you start addressing the things that are most stubborn about you, the things that you might feel is toxic or a bad habit that might be harmful towards yourself as well as others. I'm hearing like maybe even like if you have habits like smoking excessively or drinking excessively, if there are things about yourself that you have been meaning to work on yourself and take care of yourself, like this image here is like a woman lighting a candle, right? Step by step. She's trying to light the path to her life. She's trying to clear her path to see her future better, right? So if you're in a position where you don't really feel like your life is really heading down a right path, so to speak, or the direction that makes you happiest, then you know what you have to do, right? You have to make the changes. You have to make the changes you need to take, even if it's hard, in order to get to the outcome of that will lead you to a better place. That is when you will cross paths with this person. This person too seems to be mirroring you, and they themselves are also improving themselves. So you guys will most likely meet when you guys are on the path to self-improvement. You guys might meet in a similar community, and you guys will bond over similar topics in the path of life. So example, advice here is, if you don't want to meet, let's just say, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's just say you have a bad habit, right? You have a bad drinking habit, and your goal is to fix this drinking habit, like curb it and be in control of your life again. But you want to find a relationship. The last thing you need to do, or the last thing you should be doing, is trying to meet someone while you still have this drinking habit. And the reason why Spirit's saying this to you is because most likely people that you meet and cross paths and can stay in your life in a healthy manner are people who share the same common interests as you. So if you're in a lifestyle where you're excessively drinking, you most likely are spending time with people who are also encouraging and supporting the same habits as you. So it's going to be really hard to find a person that isn't a drinker in this case, if that makes sense. And if they're not a drinker and you're trying to get along with them, it's going to be a short while where you start doing that again, and I don't see it becoming a healthy relationship, because they might become concerned for you and you guys might start arguing over that, you know what I mean? So it begins with you. It all starts with you. If you want a relationship that is a certain way, you have to be that way first. It doesn't always have to be that way. Like, so there's some, what's that word? There are some exceptions to this situation, but most cases, these exceptions are like healthy exceptions, you know. You have like a drug addiction, it's going to be really, really next to impossible to have a really balanced relationship with someone who doesn't have a drug addiction. Either one person will drag the other person in. But anyways, I digress. Right, so when you start taking care of yourself and your health, I hear, is when you're going to meet this person. Two of Cups came out. You're going to share commonalities and basically be a buddy system with each other to not fall back on that type of lifestyle and support one another with that new lifestyle you have wanted to integrate into. Okay, to sharing this common ground moving forward. Yep, so how you know you will have met this person is the Death card. Something really dramatic has happened in your lives, either an actual physical passing or something that really upheld, like I hear the word overhauled your whole life, yours and the other person's life, to really make you sit down one day and think, wow, is what I'm doing and how I'm caring really worth it? Like, is it really bringing me what I want? Is it bringing me true fulfillment and happiness? And it's funny how I say that because Knave of Cups is here as well. It's almost like a self-reflecting moment where you're really asking yourself deep down inside. And it's funny how I say that because the High Priestess is here as well. Look, both reflecting, both you and the other partner. Asking yourselves, is this what I really want? Maybe something happened. Maybe you guys got like alcohol poisoning, or you chain smoked so much to the point where like you got really sick one day and you went to the doctor and they're like, well, your whatever blood, I don't know, I'm no doctor, but I hear something like blood pressure or something increased. You better lower down your, like, decrease your smoking, or this and that's gonna happen. And you're like finding yourself sitting there and you're like, wow, like I never thought I'd come to this day. Like, is this really what I want? This is really worth it, you know. Like maybe you start off with an innocent like practice, like going to parties and drinking or whatever, and then it went out of hand and you start using it as like a crutch to cope with life or something, right? And if this is the case, this is something you need to talk to yourself or ask yourself about. Maybe go to a professional counselor or psychiatrist, someone who could truly help with addiction, to get yourself on the right track. And I'm not saying that in the most conventional manner. Like, I'm saying it in the sense that you can't let a substance, or you can't let a certain lifestyle or practice make you its beat, its ish. Like, you can't let it tame you like that. You control your life, you make the decisions, and you have the power to turn things around when you don't like it. You've always been in control. Okay, you need to remember that. Okay, pile number one. So that's how you guys will meet, which is a really amazing thing, because when you guys cross paths, you guys are going to keep going on the up and up. So I'm really happy for you, pile number one. I hope you like that reading, and if you would like to give your insight and feedback, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Until then, I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already and you enjoy what's going on, please feel free to subscribe, be part of this group going on, our tribe, our spiritual tribe, and make sure that dumb bell, where it's like, put it to all notifications, okay? Or you might miss me. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. All right. Oh, itchy. Oh, itchy nose. Oh. Okay. I'm trying this new thing where I don't cut my videos. I'm just gonna keep recording. You're stuck with me. All right. Okay, fix it. All right, pile number two. If you have chosen the square perfume bottle, this is your pile. Okay, let's ask spirit guides, universe, and ancestors Oh, there. Let's ask spirit guides. My spirit guides, universe, and ancestors, when you will meet your next lover. Okay. Pile number 2. Spirit guides, universe, ancestors, mine. When will pile 2 meet the next lover? I literally hear before the cards fall down is when you least expect it. Okay. Spirit guides, universe, ancestors. Literally, it's under your nose. Maybe someone you already know. Okay. When will pile number 2 meet the next lover? I'm going to keep shuffling until I am finished, and then I will show you the cards individually and tell you what I get, okay? When will pile 2 meet the next lover? Ooh, you guys are manifesting in someone, or shall I say, someone is manifesting you. Pile number 2. When will they meet the next lover? Will pile number 2 meet the next lover? Moon a card came out too. They're all sick right now, guys. I hear the word. Sorry about that. I have absolutely no idea why the video stopped recording, but it has. But I'm back. Pile number 2. You got the Moon card, the Hierophant, 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so let me take a moment to reflect on this message because it did not come to me immediately as the first pile has. Okay, you're going to meet them in a work setting. Chances are you already know them. They are someone you already have attraction towards and vice versa, but nobody has said anything except for slight banter and very, very borderline inappropriate flirtation. And the reason why I say that is because this picture here makes me think of like, ooh, CC no touch, And then this card is like, oh, conflicted, but then my wish come true, right? I think how you guys will come together is communication is going to take place with the Knight of Swords. Okay, communication is going to take place. You guys have also been scripting and manifesting each other. Like, you guys really want each other. Like, I can feel the baby making tensions here. And if you don't want to make babies, it's the procreation vibes I'm picking up. Okay, guys? Procreation vibes strong in this card. There's a lot of scripting, manifesting on both ends. And you guys are finding opportunities to cross paths with one another. Like, you guys are trying to find excuses on bumping into each other. Like, oh, I'll take those fax file papers down to third floor office. It's okay, I can do it. And like the other person would do the same thing. Oh, I'll bring some like, whatever upstairs to the the 5th floor. Like, I'll let them know about so-and-so meeting that's taking place with, headquarters. Or, oh, there's some cupcakes. I'll bring it upstairs. It's okay. Like, we have some leftover food. Oh, that shouldn't go to waste. That's like, some good cupcakes. I'll bring it down to them for the whole staff to have, but at the same time they're hoping that maybe they'd cross paths with you, kind of thing. Okay, I see a scene where you guys go, if you guys have been talking and you guys are fitting in the situation, is resonating with you guys, I see a scene where you guys are at a business meeting, like a company party, like a gala or something, and you guys get a little too tipsy, and somehow a little smooching happens in one of the rooms of the gala that this event is taking place at. And if you're a female watching and you're into men, your dress is going to be drop dead gorgeous in their eyes. That's what I'm hearing. Like, their bananas twitching, you know what I mean? They see you. It's gonna make them so conflicted. They don't know what they should do. They're gonna be so lustful after you that they're not gonna know what to do. Okay, come on, a little bit more insight, please. Okay, and you're in a little bit of a bind because you don't want to ruin like your job repertoire, because I think you're trying to aim for promotion. I pick up like you're a girl boss or something, like, or if not, you're just feminine energy. But you want to be promoted. You want to be in a place of leadership, because just now I saw that conflict was Nine of Swords, right? You have King of Wands showing up, but it's a female in front of a fire. Like, you want to be a leader. And so you're really contemplating whether or not the move is a smart move. Possibly this person you're interested in, if you're female interested in a male, this male may be of a higher position than you, and you're kind of afraid that it might influence them to promote you for the wrong reasons, and you want to be promoted because you worked hard for it, which is totally understandable. Okay, let's see. High Priestess showed up again, and Three of Wands. I don't feel like this will interfere nearly as much as you think, because I think this person already sees your capability to begin with. They see your potential, which is probably why this is most likely why they are attracted to you in the first place, not just because of your looks and the witty ways you guys are bantering and conversing with each other. They have already seen your talent and your capabilities, so they are attracted to that. Oh, these are the cards, by the way. Okay, so if you are wondering if you should make the move or if they should come to you, if you're feminine and you're looking for a person to pursue you, I say sit back, relax, and focus on you, boo-boo. Okay, take care of yourself, pursue your career, work hard, okay? Don't just try to gain the recognition of this one person. Make sure the entire floor or department knows your value and how hard your work ethics are, okay? Let your work ethics speak for themselves. In this relationship, when you get promoted, it's when, okay? It's not a matter of if or not you won't get it. When you get promoted, you and this person will have a probably higher chance of dating, because, you know, like, I feel like, I don't know too much about corporate situations, but from what I can feel is like this power dynamic of like whether or not it's appropriate to date someone who's like a lower position than you, because there might be work ethics and people who might think, oh, like she's sleeping her way to the top, or he's sleeping his way to the top, or whatever, you know, whatever people try to think about you, right? Hold on one second, I'm so distracted by my hair. Okay. Just focus on your career first. This person ain't going anywhere, okay? If they're meant to be for you, long-term relationship, it's not telling me anything about like if this person's gonna be long-term, or this person's gonna be someone who's meant to cross paths with you and really help you propel in life. So don't put them first. Make yourself first priority, because we get the World and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Put yourself first, hon. Pursue your career and your greatness. Unleash your potential. And if this person is meant to be for you and it's the right timing, they will follow your lead. Look, there's Two of Cups underneath, and on top, this is Knight of Swords. I feel like they're gonna like really want to work alongside you when you get promoted to be in the same position as them. And who knows, you guys might you guys will go really far together in terms of career and learn a lot from one another. And if you're wanting to like promote from from general manager to like, or manager to general manager to like district manager, if you want to like travel while you do your jobs and stuff like that, I do feel like that's something within your path. And I know this is like not about career, but it's talking about definitely your love life is related to career. So this person, although we don't know if for sure they're going to be someone who's just temporarily in your life, as far as I know right now in this message, they're meant to be someone you cross paths with to elevate your career, and for you to not take your eye off the ball of your greatness is what your spirit guides are saying. So treat that person like a cherry on top, okay? If it works out, it's fine. If it doesn't, it's fine, because you got the cake, you know. This person's going to respect you regardless. They have respected you even before you were wondering if they respected you or not as an individual and as a coworker. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that reading. If it resonated with you any sort of way, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this reading, give it a thought to subscribe and be a part of this family. And I love you and appreciate you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Welcome. This is your pile if you have chosen the tiny little perfume bottle, okay? My hair is itching my face. Let me shuffle the cards and clear them out, and I'll begin your reading. Suddenly my face is itchy. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. Spirit guides, universe, and ancestors of mine. We want to know for pile number 3 who their next lover is, please. Next lover for pile number 3. Next lover for pile number 3, please. Okay, I don't normally say this because it normally doesn't happen, but immediately before I show you the cards, I do hear from your spirit guides, it's a warning that your next lover, you should really reconsider and discern for yourself whether or not this person is worthy to be your lover, okay? You have a tendency to attract narcissists into your life. And this person might have abusive and toxic and codependent tendencies that you don't want any part of. So I'm gonna keep pulling. I'll show you all the cards in a minute, okay? Okay, so before I show you the cards, I have to channel. I'm hearing a really strong message. So your next lover, pile number 3, is a lesson. It's going to be a lesson for you crossing your paths to really put you in a position for you to think, it's a moment of, it's a defining moment in your life and a test for you to really decide what you truly believe you deserve. And I say that very sternly and unapologetically because you are someone who's really kind, so kind, in fact, to a fault, that you find an excuse to apologize and find where you think it's your doing when it's the other party that should be apologizing, and they are the ones that personally stepped over the boundaries, not you. But you have a very skewed perception of that, and that's why you often stumble into relationships that hurt you in the end. So we're going to show you the cards, okay? You got Hangman, Seven of Wands. I just show you guys cards because you guys are very curious, but the message is more important than this, but I'm just going to show it and get out of the way, because the reason why I took a deep breath is because I really just want to channel, like spirits really wanted me to channel out of the messages, but I can't. Okay, you guys can see the cards. I gotta channel. Okay, I'm going to show you this real quick. I got some urgent messages for you guys from Spirit. Okay, and then the last three cards. Okay, so the person you should be discerning from is somebody who's constantly always pitying themselves. They're always like, woe is me, and they're always really grumpy, and they make white lies about the stupidest, littlest things, the most minor things you could possibly think of. They'll lie about because they're not comfortable being honest about it, because for whatever reason they don't think you're going to be happy with them if they tell you the truth of what they feel about something, even though that's not the case. It's a developed passive aggressive tendency that they've had since childhood. Okay, that's how you can tell. Your spirit guides are saying that you need to establish strong boundaries with this person. If they say things that you don't like or upset you, you have to make it really clear where you stand and not be afraid or unapologetic. You have to be unapologetic about it, okay? Or else you're going to find yourself in a paradigm of wondering what's going to happen next. You're putting the power and you're giving the power to this person, and you're going to start losing balance about yourself, because you're going to start seeking external validation about whether or not this person was happy or not happy about your behavior. And this connection, or all connections in general, shouldn't be based and focused on whether or not someone is pleased with your behavior or not. Okay, it's whether or not your relationship is reciprocating and going back and forth and growing in a positive manner. Okay, that's what the focus should be of all relationships. I'm going to say that right here on the spot for you, pile number 3, so you get it straight and you don't get it twisted, okay? So the person that you should look for, this person gives back. They're not going to be a taker. Okay, right now, you may think the way I'm talking to you is really rude and very like freaking harsh. But I'm not talking to you, pile number 3. I'm talking to your higher self. And your higher self goddamn knows well what I'm talking about. Your inner, deeper core and higher self knows what I'm talking about, and you have a lot of repressed feelings about this. I'm talking to that part of you, okay? Because if that part of you doesn't come out, you're going to be doomed in a lot of future connections. I'll say it straight up. You need to develop really healthy boundaries for yourself, or you're going to get yourself into potholes, or you're going to dig yourself into holes and ditches you can't get out of. And I'll say that blatantly, loud and clear as day for you, because there's a lot of really, really unhealthy and toxic people out there. And if you're not careful and you bump into one, sometimes all it takes is one person for them to really turn your life upside down in a way where it's, the word is like irreparable. Like you can't reverse it. It'll never be the same again. And you got to be cautious about that, okay? Especially someone as boundaryless as you. You need to learn to develop boundaries, okay? Because someone who has a hard time developing boundaries and attracts a person who does nothing but breaks boundaries is just a big mess waiting to happen. You know what I mean? So you can tell that so the next lover is going to be a shithead, pardon my language, and you should skip over that one and wait until the next lover to enter your life. Okay, so how will you tell if the next lover is really meant for you? Your next lover is someone who's really giving. They're not going to always be like, oh, my gas ran out, can you pay for my tank? Oh, my bill is low, can you pay? They're not going to ask things for you. They're going to offer things for you. They're going to offer you things. It's going to be reciprocal. Okay, you also will feel really safe and balanced with this individual. You won't feel like you have to filter through what you say. You don't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells when you're around this individual. You feel comfortable and you feel like they get you. Like you don't have to clarify your intentions all the time. If you have to clarify your intentions to somebody all the time, you know it's a red flag. That means you guys aren't simply compatible, or the other person has a trust issue, and for whatever reason they think you're always trying to attack them. It's not healthy, okay? So you need to be able to be yourself. Can you think of someone like a best friend you have that might be really good to you, good for you? A best friend who might have like a married life and has a healthy family and they're always really looking out for you and really worried, and every time you get out of bad relationships you go over there and cry and they give you ice cream, they make you cake and they let you stay there. Like if you have friends like that, that's how your next lover should make you feel. They should feel nourishing and safe and supportive, and they should get you. They should get your vibe and your humor and the way you communicate. Okay? And you can see this reinforced. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, they should feel like your friends, supportive like your friends. I do feel like from pile number 3, you guys have supportive friends, but for whatever reason you attract really, really bad relationships. I can relate with that a lot. It's like my standards for friends are pretty high back then, but now it's even higher. But like I had pretty good friends. I was really fortunate to have really good friends because they reflected a lot of my values. But for whatever reason, it's like I think when I went into relationships, it's like the dark sides or the unhealed and hidden aspects of the intimate parts of me came out and attracted these people for healing. So whereas my relationship with my friends is already healthy and balanced, but my root chakra and my relationship with like intimacy and as with a lover, it's different than with a platonic familiar friend, right? Like a familial, I think that's the term, like a family-like type of relationship is different. So you should go and do some work. I do suggest you do some meditation and really do the inner work and start really asking yourself what you want out of life. If you're really happy with the relationships you've had up to this point, are you happy with the way you're presenting yourself to the world and how you're handling the connections around you, or the things you want to change, or you would like to see a different part of yourself come out? And I'm saying all this speaking to the inner part of you that understands me right now. Okay, because you do have the ability to manifest it. 8 of Wands. You have the ability to be whoever you want to be, hon. So if this person is making you feel like you need to stand your ground, you have to defend yourself all the time, that's already a red flag. You need to step away. Nobody's worth your energy for you to always constantly show and prove yourself that you're not a bad person, unless you really are. But chances are the people I'm talking to right now, you guys are sweet people, and nobody should ever make you feel like you're not enough. If someone makes you feel like you're not enough, you need to tell them to back off and get their own sandwich. Okay, that is your motto. Back off and get your own sandwich. And when someone comes to you and they offer you happiness and laughter, they make you feel like you can conjure up anything you want in your life whenever you want, and they're providing back to you, making you feel safe and like you could be yourself around your friends, that is the person you should make your lover next. Okay, so that is the messages for you, pile number 3. I certainly hope you enjoyed it, or at least it was helpful for you. I apologize if it's a little too rough around the edges, but I felt like there was some truth that needs to be said to you. You know, if nobody else has ever said such truth to you, and because they're too nice to say it, well, hon, I'm that person for you, because it's gonna help you in the long run, right? Sometimes tough love is what we really need the most when we want to grow in life and expand and accomplish all the things we want within this lifetime. With that being said, if you haven't already, and if you would love to, it would be my absolute pleasure for you to be a part of this family in this soul tribe. You can click and subscribe and make sure that bell is on notification for all posts so you won't miss me. And I will see you in the next video. I love you and appreciate you. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello. scared. Okay. Let's pretend I tumbled in, okay?